I have cracked the wealth code. I cracked it. I figured out exactly what they doing and how they whooping our ass out here. Excuse my language. So I gave you the first two little mini course on the RBCs, real estate and business. It gets deep. I'm gonna give you guys 24 lessons on real estate, 24 lessons on business, and an additional 14 lessons on wholesaling real estate, which is how to be a middleman in real estate. See, I ain't break down to you how in real estate you can be a middleman or middlewoman. You can find properties, you can contract them. Don't even gotta buy the property, just put a contract on it. Then sell that contract to somebody else and make money in between. I didn't give you that game. It ain't no difference than finding that work, put some points in between, you know who won it, and send it off. Without the risk. I'm gonna talk that talk. You said talk that talk, Jay. I'm talking about points in between. Points on a pack. Legally. The deal I funded yesterday for the black woman and black-owned firm in Louisiana who bought 7 units and developing 7 units in New Orleans in a gentrified area that we funded together through Tulsa Real Estate Fund. That deal she got from someone who wholesaled it to her. That person made $8,000. He brought the deal to her. She has experience developing. He didn't have the experience. She paid him $8,000 for the contract on the deal because it was a good deal, and we funded it 100%. She got 100% financing on the deal. We got our interest that we want to make the fund profitable and our exit strategy and our points. He got his $8,000, and now we keeping a gentrified project in the community. On purpose. I know how to do this. Listen, we all can win. All the obstacles we thought was obstacles, they ain't really obstacles. Ain't nobody just put us on game. I'm telling you on God. On God. All that stuff that we thought like, oh man, I can't because, oh, I can't. Nah, you can't because you don't know. That's it. This is a real life deal. So you're talking about a former 3-time felon, former high school dropout, black-owned fund manager, the first black-owned real estate crowd fund, just funded a black woman developer in a gentrified neighborhood in New Orleans who got a paycheck for a wholesaler, made $8,000, while she got 100% financing on a property that got over $200,000 in equity. In real life. See, I'm breaking the speaker. That's wholesaling. Then we got buying and flipping real estate, right? There's so many ways to buy and flip real estate and get financing for it. 100% financing, syndicating deals. It's so much game they just didn't give us. It's not even like rocket science game. But I can understand why they didn't give it to us. Think about it. If the top 10% gave us the game they know, we start working the game, and it'd be less for them to have on their side. Why would the wealthy come back to give us the game on how to get some of their money? They control the schools, they control the lobbyists, they control the legislation, they control the curriculums. So instead of complaining about what they ain't do for us, I went and did for ourselves. And I did for us. And we created the Jay-Morrison-Academy, which will teach you all of this. Buying and holding, being a landlord, etc. So now to the main course. Here's how I cracked the wealth code. This is so ill. It's like, yo, it's ill. Here's how everybody can get on. In the world, there's about $50 trillion. 50 trillion with a T. A little over $50 trillion of cash, currency, and coins. But also in the world, there's about $200 trillion, about $230 trillion. Oh, I ain't gonna put those zeros, that's too many zeros. Right, 2 on a T. Of debt in the world, debt and credit. How the marginalized, the middle class, the lower socioeconomic class, how we put ourselves on. I ain't talking about government assistance, I ain't talking about handouts, I'm talking about hand-ups. How we put ourselves on is understanding the power of credit and leverage. I need Crenshaw to say credit. Credit. Slauson, leverage. Leverage. This is the game. I don't want to cut your hand, my bad, King. I will snatch it from you. This is the C in the RBCs. See, what you got to understand, here's our formula at the core of RBCs. Here's our formula. The first thing you got to understand about credit is that all credit, everybody repeat after me, can be rebuilt. Rebuilt. Say rebuilt. Rebuilt. Say restored. Restored. Say repaired. Repaired. And say recycled. Recycled. Once we get this through our thick skulls, repaired, rebuilt, restored, and recycled. Okay, excuse me, guys. We got a white Sentra 7 EGU. Your license plate? White Sentra, you got to move it. 7 EGU 41, you know what it is. I ain't got to say the rest. You know that's you. Here's how I know. This crack store, I need everybody to hear my voice as you got ADD focus in now. This your time to focus in. Smack yourself, do what you do. Because this the one. See, in our community, we weren't taught about credit properly, so we think credit is like a bad thing. We're like, oh, I'm staying away from that credit, man. I don't know. I don't know that credit. Grandmama said, I don't know no credit. I don't know. We bragging, oh, yeah, I bought mine all cash, yo. We hype, we bought ours all cash. Because you're trying to show the Joneses that you got the Jones kind of money. When the Joneses bought theirs off leverage. Here's what we got to know about credit. Is that credit is nothing to be scared of if you're making informed, educated decisions. Whether it's starting a business, a franchise, flipping a house, being a landlord, getting a no money down deal, getting private equity, a VA loan, a FHA loan, a conventional loan, an unconventional loan, a business funding, credit line, secure credit, HELOC, refinance. Use the damn credit, but use it informed. See, we don't educate ourselves, and then we go try to use our credit to make these uninformed decisions, and then we jack our credit or somebody else's credit up, and then we mad at why the credit ain't work. The credit worked, you ain't work.